What is going on, everybody? I hope you've been doing well. I finally have my live stream up and running, so it took quite a lot longer than I wanted to. But with that being said, I will be doing daily live streams now, and I'm also going to do daily videos. As far as the live streaming goes, time-wise, I really do not have a set time yet. And I am currently ordering a cord so that I can charge my phone and stream at the same time, because right now my battery runs out after about an hour and a half, and that'll be getting here in a couple days. So I'm just going to stream probably like twice a day for a few hours until that gets here in the next few days, and then we'll work on getting a streaming schedule down. So with that being said, yeah, I hope you guys have been doing well. I hope you've had a good season so far. I am on top global, but I'm not too high. I've been focusing on just getting everything set up and still trying to maintain a decent rank though. Also still going for the 85 win rate. I think I'm at 84 point something, but I'll get right into this video. So I'm going to be showing you guys one of my favorite builds to do right now, and it's going to be Empire, Wrestler, Cyborg, Tank. And with really the main thing is kind of synergizes around Odette, having her do burst damage, and with Jawhead CCing out the team, it really does work well, especially since Guinevere is pretty strong right now, has some decent hit points. So, and this was a pretty good game. I don't think I lost a single round. Now I am using Remy, so I'm taking away my own hit points, but I think we were able to scale from start to finish, and it's going to be a really good game to show you guys how to do this build. Now at the start here, you want to make sure you get that Carmilla and get a Jawhead. Well, obviously you need that Jawhead in there, but make sure you get a Carmilla before you start upgrading that commander, because she is going to be super hard to find later if you don't get her right off the bat. Now we're doing pretty good on gold, and we have not lost yet. So I'm going to go ahead and just wait out this upgrade. I'm not going to cycle through my shop. I'm just going to try to get another tank in there right off the bat. So once you have your Saber, your Chow Diggy, it should look exactly like this. Now you want to look for one tank in order to get that tank synergy going, and that way you can also group the heroes up. So since I was able to get the Diggy at the very start, we are already at level 7 commander. Now I'm definitely getting that magic box or enchanted talisman, whichever one you like to call it, because that is going to be the most crucial item for Odette. So that way she can just get her burst damage off, and it's going to just do a lot of initial burst while the team is stunning. And since we are doing a tank cyborg build, my whole team is going to have a ton of hit points, so definitely need a little bit of damage. Now I already have the Sicilian, so I'm just going to upgrade, throw her in, because at this point might as well. We're looking really good on gold. And now all we have to do is find a Johnson and an Odette. So one thing to be, if you do this build, to be careful about is you can't take the Chow out unless you find a Guinevere. Because if I take the Chow out right now, I will have no wrestler synergy. So you have to make sure that you find the Guinevere first. So you can't, and just like I did, I left the Chow in, but I took the Diggy out so that way I can put the Johnson in. which is going to immediately give me not only the 4 tank synergy, but also the 4 cyborg. So we are super thick at this point, and should be easy going from here on out, really. Now, if you could find an Empire synergy, make sure to grab that. Wrestler synergy, go ahead and grab that also. So the cool thing about this build is if you're not getting lucky on the synergies, you can still make it happen. You can still make the build strong. Here I'm cycling. I want to get my tanks to level 2. That's really the only thing I need right now. You always want to make sure you get those tanks to level 2 so you can get the upgraded shield buff at the start. And yeah, we're pretty thick right now, so we're taking people out very easily. We're hitting a lot of hit points against them and looking good. So I would assume I save this round because it's the round right before the boss. That way I'm going to have enough gold to upgrade to my final slot and stay over 20 gold. Just makes it a lot easier with that gold management and using this round to your advantage. Just a ton of CC coming out, and the fact that we are so tanky, they're not able to push through. Now this build does heavy counter the marksman abyss wrestler build, so this will heavy counter that, because even though they have so much abyss, even though they have the abyss in there, they're just not tanky enough to take us out. So I'm not sure if we are going in against anybody who's using it this game, but I have been using that a lot against players who I know always use that meta build right now with all the abyss and all that. So I was kind of cycling there because I wanted to see if I could get a Guinevere, but was not able to get her. But I think next round I will be able to. And as soon as I get her, my Empire synergy is going to go up to 4 out of 6. And this is just going to make Odette's ultimate pop a little bit more and take away the opponent's mana. So I like to put her at the very front where she is there. Usually I will try to get 1 defense item on her, and always go for the magic box, the enchanted talisman or whatever. And if you can, magic lifesteal. So as you can see here, she procs her ultimate, does all that damage. Pretty much my whole team is alive. And hopefully we find a Guinevere here, because it's been quite a few rounds. Okay, not able to find her there, but we got all of our tanks to level 2. I mean, the build is pretty much completed besides that Gwen. And having her placed like that right at the front, it's just a really good positioning, guys. That's exactly how I would do it if I were you. Because it doesn't matter what side of the team the opponent is on. Either way, we're going to be able to get their whole team, or almost their whole team in the ultimate. Gonna go ahead and put that magic item on Odette. Able to get a Guinevere, which is a big difference actually, and from the 2 Empire to 6 Empire. So when she bursts her ultimate like almost immediately and is just gonna keep proccing and keep proccing. And the fact that she has the 4 tanks and the cyborg makes her a very tanky unit with a ton of damage. Now if you're doing this build and you get the upgrade, I would recommend putting in a Harith, because 1, he's an Empire, but 2, he's going to give your whole team a magic bonus. And Johnson actually does quite a bit of damage as soon as you get that 3rd mage in there. That is the gist of this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.